Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the grind, welcome back to another Saturday challenge. All right, in this challenge today is going to be a little tough one, but what we're going to do is that all orders must be more than the last order challenge today, and that's right across all apps. If I do a $9 DoorDash, the next one's got to be at least $9.01 or higher. Same on Instacart, Grubhub, any platforms that I do today. So that is the challenge. All right, until our first pickup. All right, we got our first batch of the day, $30 going 3 miles. It is a Ralph's batch triple, total of 28 items, 30 unit. All right, let's go shop this order. So fortunately, we are the last item, but they don't have it cut. We're looking for a top sirloin family pack, and there's no sirloins out there whatsoever. The meat department says it's gonna be about 10 minutes, so we got a 10-minute wait. All right, guys, we got that meat. So here we go. We got customer A here, customer B right here, and then customer C in the basket here. All right, guys, easy shop. Here's customer C, 2 bags. And then we got customer A right here, 2 bags. We'll put over here with this water. And then customer B, same thing, 2 bags. I'll just put them right here. All right, so we just dropped off that order. That batch pay came out to be $30.48. That means our next order in this challenge needs to be $30.49 or higher. All right, until our next pickup. All right, we got our next order. We got a 58 Costco double, a total of 43 items, 44 units. Let's go get it.
Drive.
All right, so we are loaded up. No replacements, no refund. This does make the challenge even that much harder because now I need to get an order that's 58.92 or higher. So I need a 58.93 or higher, sorry. So it's going to be really, really challenging. I wish I got like a $50 batch to start, then I could build up, but man, this is going to be a tough one. All right, let's go get these orders dropped off. Hello. Good. And yourself? No problem. All right, that's it. All right, guys, we just dropped off that order. That batch pay came out to be $59.97. Customer A gave me a tip, and they had it folded up like this. And I'm thinking, oh, a $5 or $10 tip because it was 2 bills. To my surprise, guys, look at this. $25 cash tip on my first delivery, which is awesome. So that made that batch price to be what, $84.97, which is awesome. All right. Now, like the challenge is, we need to get an order that's $58.98 or higher, which is going to be really tough, but hey, you never know. You can get one. All right, guys, after a good while and a few batches that we had to decline later, we finally got one that's over 58. We got a 6175 going 12 miles, 33 items. We're going to go inside and we're going to go shop that order right now. All right, guys, here we got it. So we got customer C here, which really kind of annoyed me, and I'll show you guys the text message thread I was doing with her. She ordered 2 chicken, the drumsticks and the organic chicken breast raw, and she texted me in the chat, asked me if they're seasoned. She wants seasoned chicken breast and chicken drumsticks. I'm like, no, they're not seasoned. And it's not her first time ordering. I think it's her like almost 100th time ordering through Costco. So, all right, making our way to her drop off. Like I said earlier, there were some batches that if I wasn't doing this challenge, I definitely would have taken. There was a 50. There was a 44 that was like going like 4 miles triple. Like those are like batches in my norm that I usually will take, but when I'm doing this challenge, definitely I can't do that, especially when I start off with that 58 to start at Costco. So it does make it a little bit more challenging. And then after I drop this one off, it's going to be even a little bit more challenging because I have to do something that's over 61.75. So we'll see though. But anyways, let's go get these dropped off and head back to Costco or Ralph's and see if we can get lucky. All right, we got that order dropped off. Surprisingly, the batch pay didn't drop that much. I was shocked. I thought it was going to drop way down. It came out to be $61.31. All right, so we are heading back to Costco. Costco is going to be my best bet to get an order that's over $61.75 to continue this challenge. All right, until our next pickup. All right, we got our next batch. We got a 65. It is going a little far, 22 miles, 34 items, 45 units. It is a triple, so let's go get it. All right, we're up and out of there. So we got customer C right here, the 2 boxes. Customer B right here. Customer A has these stuff here plus these 2 items here. Customer A did add 2 items to this order. All right, just completed shopping that order, making our way to our drop off. It is a little far of a drive, but it's all good. Customer A did add 2 items, so we had to backtrack a couple of times in the store to go get those items. No replacements, no refund, which is good. this more likely will be our last order of the day. Me and the wifey, we have some plans to go tonight. So we'll run through the results after we drop these order off. First, and then
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Is it good?
Oh, like a so we got that order dropped off. That batch pay came out to be $66.47. All right, that's gonna be it for today. Just stick around for the numbers. All right, let's run through the numbers. So our challenge today was we had to better each batch. So we started off with the $30 batch, Ralph's triple. Then we didn't get anything after that until we went to Costco and we picked up a 58. Came back to Costco, we picked up a 61. And I thought, man, for me to get something better than that, it's going to be a miracle. We ended up getting that miracle. We picked up a 65. It was going a little far, 22 miles. So we ended up doing a total of only 4 batches, and we did beat our challenge, which is awesome. So we ended up doing a total of $218.05 plus $25 cash tips. So we ended up doing a total of $243.05, which is phenomenal. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, by showing me your support, hit that like button. It does help me out in the YouTube world. And if you're new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop the next video. All right, family, until next time, keep on hustling.